I remember when all that mattered was just play. And then at some point, life got serious.
So what specialty do you have?
And as an adult, you have to figure out what you're supposed to do in the world, and how you're gonna make money, and how you're gonna live your life.
Something about timing crystallizes you and it makes you diamond.
The pressure.
And all it takes is timing.
The pressure. And timing. The pressure. And timing.
And
The pressure. The pressure. A depression in the ridge was similar to a lesson that I had did in 8th grade. But they never got me that pay. They had told me that they owed me. Now I'm in the cave, old Ben Kenobi, trying to paint a picture to myself and show it. I don't understand how you quote to coexist with misfits, then give us a bunch of lip shits. It's a bunch of rules and regulations. I am Pegasus. Now I'm gonna have to kick you in your leg and shit. And I kick you in your leg and shit. It breaks. My wings is coming out my back. I think. Lining with the diamonds. They said all it took was timing. All you gotta do is find it. Now it is.
But it does feel like there's pressure. It feels like there's this pressure from the universe, or from God, or from our higher self, or from this component of us that knows our potential. And it's like guiding us. When I see this, I see like the old generation of technology. You know, we're feeding it this paper, and then giving it commands, and giving it this food. It's not really food though. Yeah, vending machines. It's like a different era of technology.
Like an extra step. I don't know why.
I swore there was an extra step.
Alignment,
Dang. Shadows over there.
That's where they hide.
So underrated.
You want?
Yeah.
You want to know what?
You don't like it because it's death and whale meat or whatever.
Where'd you get whale meat from?
Wow, that's cool right here. This little. Oh, you serious?
This dude is gone.
Oh wait, you got a hotspot?
This dude's about to make him. He's making a hotspot.
To this point in my life, nothing is important to me as creating meaningful
He's making a hotspot.
art with friends.
Gambling. But yeah, retro.
That's what I found.
Do these documentary things.
Of where we truly are, which is in spirit. We believe that we can create our own reality, and that's what you're looking around, is the belief that you can create your own reality, you can author reality. But truth is one. Truth is not seasonal. Truth is not relative. Truth is one. Truth is oneness. So the breath is the bridge, and the way to remember and wake up in the dream is by opening our heart so fully that we allow the breath to bring us back home.
It's like only you know that. Nobody else knows that. And that's what I want. I want to go home. I want to be home. It feels like I have to score my journey towards it. I have to score everything. I have to, because like cheetah has to chase impala. This is my This is my have to.
In a quarter of a mile.
I gotta play ball without the ball. Hip hop saved my life. Since I was 15, it's been my main source of community and favorite craft. Started freestyling when I was like, probably 16, 17.
Doing everything so backwards. Doing yoga till your back hurts. Overstretching. Either just refrain from your mind cap. I might have to go and take a nightcap. You might have to go and take a slight nap. Breaking up your pattern. I've been listening to you and all I hear is chatter. Yeah. Now I'm getting fatter. And the pocket's getting fatter. I know what you're doing, put my mind up. You don't got time.
70s, like.
Ginseng will keep you on your toes.
Yeah, for sure. Ginseng got us on our toes right now.
I literally said I want to go see my child. London? That's what I said. I'm judging everyone because we talked about it and she talks about how, like, she can't stand basic bitches in the club and shit.
It's life. So these conflicts, that a karmic thing, if you will, that they have to keep working on. But I'm George Norrie, somewhere out there on Coast to Coast.
Love George Norrie.
We'll see you on our next edition. Until then.
And yeah, it does seem to point at this term, this idea of karma, which seems like my karmic homework assignment has to do with this phrase, missing out. And I saw how modern advertising and marketing seems to always use that as like the crux of what they're selling. They're selling this idea that you will miss out if you don't ... And so I seem to have found myself desperately looking for my own way to this place, to this home, to this experience of oneness, and knowing that no one else could.
Too much sauce.
No one else could get there for me.
Too much sauce. We just.
I've had a really. Cannabis has been a beautiful teacher, and then it's also been a destructive friend.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about something.
There's this idea that it's like it enhances my. I just kind of I want to. It's like I want to connect back to the kid that I was. Being in nature is a part of that. Being in the body is a part of that. But yeah, cannabis has its pros and cons.
If you ever think about going barefooted and climbing trees, you should do it.
But it's neutral.
It's good for your health.
Climbing trees.
Tranquility.
Yeah. I forgot that guy's name, but I just met him at the park. And we saw each other with our bare feet and decided to go climb a tree together.
Wait a minute. If he did, that means right there, my brother gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah, what are you looking at? No, it's not a mirror though. It's just plain glass.
What's the difference between glass and a mirror? Oh.
Between glass and a mirror though. That's the question?
Is that the question?
It's a good question. What's the difference between a glass
Boy,
and a mirror?
that's
Get out of here. Where'd they go?
Or glass and a mirror? Pretty big difference.
Where is this thing?
Yeah,
What is she? She's Mexican.
Atlantean.
She's Atlantean?
Yeah.
Who's your light from?
Just looking at images,
God. Damn,
looking at
wait,
reference
bro.
points to the Matrix, basically.
Why did they ever send me some shit like this? Oh, wait. Yeah, he's coming. There's Malik.
It's a connection.
I remember this game. It's another day.
Any reference point in the Matrix that someone else is familiar with creates connection. At some point I realized that was what was most important to me. Connection. that's what I was seeking. I was seeking connection. Seeking connection to myself. I was seeking connection to others. And basketball was pretty much my first door handle into hip-hop. Which became like my home.
This one's kind of cute.
It's so funny.
It was like, yo, so how can we start the song off? This nigga was like, alright, I got it. Just tell me in the booth. We in the booth? Yeah, go ahead, start it off. Yo, throw me the ball, watch what I do with it. I'm telling you, that's how it happened.
Why is this so funny? Bro, I'm like, that's hilarious.
I haven't seen this music video forever.
What you listening to?
Same song over and over.
Throw me the ball and watch what I do with it.
To leave these lower vibrational versions of myself that no longer serve my fullest expression behind me. To move towards the fullest version of this being that I am. Feels really good. It feels really good, I think I'm supposed to turn here, to not miss turns when I'm supposed to make them and it's raining outside. Finding a great parking spot feels awesome.
And as soon as a moment happens, you can just bring it up and go there, to that reference point. It's like the mind has been externalized. Abraham Hicks has become such an important mirror and reflection and teacher and guide. I feel like that's all I've been looking for, is just teachers and guides to help me find this way of being, this way of doing, this way of existing, this way of being myself, this way of holding myself in space and time, literally a physical posture, a mental posture, an emotional posture. And I only have the reference points that I've seen outside of myself in terms of humans. And so they're like mirrors, or like moons. And in a nutshell, that's one component of moon theory.